Hello all, welcome back. Thanks for your comments, subs and likes. If you haven't subbed yet, bell's down in that corner. Click on the bell, click on all, and you'll get my notifications. Right, we finally got a day where it's not raining. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get these some of these garlic and some of the onions planted out, and I'll try and get some of that kohlrabi as well. I might put some of that kohlrabi inside the polytunnel. I think I'll put like 2 or 3 or something in here, I think, to start with. So let's start with that. Right, bit of a change of plan. I'm going to do these onions first, I think. So, right, I'll take you outside and show you where I'm going to plant them. Right, these are my cabbages in my brassica cage, and I reckon that I can get a line in between there at least, maybe 1 or 2 at the ends or something like that. So I'll get the onions out here, then we go from there. What I'm going to do, I think, is some of these leaves on these cabbages have been eaten, so I'm just going to snip them off, I think. Just like that. This one's the worst one out of them all. Don't know what that is, but anyway. Right, I'll get on and do them back too, and I'll come back to you. That's a bit better now. That one over there is still got some eaten leaves on them, but hey, they're a bit better. See how we go. I don't know whether I'm doing right or wrong by cutting the bad leaves off, but I don't think that's a bad thing, because I think slugs just go for the ones that have already been eaten. So yeah, hopefully they'll do a little bit better now. So right, I'm gonna plant some onions right in the middle, in between there. I may do a couple there as well. Yeah, I think I'll do a couple in the middle there as well. Make the best of my space. Right, this is my senshyu onion sets. So all I'm going to do really is just dig a hole. I'm not going to water it because it's, like I say, it's been raining here for the last few days. I'm just going to take that, look at the roots, that's quite good. So just put it in there like that. Bit of a stretch, but yeah. I'll put that one about there. A little bit deeper than what it was before, but hey, doesn't matter, to push up and it needs to. So I'll get on and plant these, and then I'll come back to you after I'm done. Oh, I managed to squeeze all 10 in there, as you can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 across there, 2 that way, and 2 this way. So that should be alright, shouldn't it? Right, I'll show you me doing the kohlrabi in the polytunnel, I think, now then. Right, this is what the kohlrabi look like now. Look quite healthy, actually. So I'm probably going to grab, I think I need to get that soil out. I'll put that soil from there into my new bed. I'll do that first in a minute. Then I'll get 1, 2, 3. I'll probably get 4 kohlrabi in there, I think. Still got all this mess from building that bed in here as well. because as I say, it was raining that day and it hasn't stopped since. So right, let me get this shifted from there into the other bed. I'll get you set up and then I'll show you what I'm doing. I've cleared that bed, as you can see. I said before that I was just going to do 4 like that, which is all right, but I try to maximise my space in my beds, and these probably won't get no bigger than the size of these pots, as in a ball, if I'm very lucky and they get that far. So what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to stagger them a little bit. Yeah. He was. That's better, that'll do. So they're like that. I think I'm going to plant them like that, then I'll get more in my bed than just 4. I know it's only 1 more, but every one counts. Right, now I've got all my pots in their places, I'm going to just dig the holes. It's quite dry, this is, so I think all I'm going to do is dig these out first, these 3. Like that. I've got a watering can. Just going to fill them up. Just like that. Let the water filter through, then I'll come back to you when it's drained through. Right, these are what the holes are like now. A little bit damper, but I'm still gonna fill them up a couple of more times, just so it's got quite a lot of moisture in that ground. These pots are really well watered. They are quite heavy, so there's got a lot of water in there as well. So I'm gonna fill these up one more time, let that drain through, then I'll come back to you. Right, most of that water that I put in there is drained away now. I've got some blood, fish and bone. I'm just going to chuck a bit in. Just like that. That'll do with it. Empty my pot. As you can see, it's quite moist already. Quite moist, so yeah. I've got another watering can full of water. Well, almost anyway, because I've run out of water in here now. So I'll just plant them in there like that. See how we go. I'll get my watering can, give them a bit of a water, and we'll be sorted. I only got a couple to do. I'll do them when I come back to you after I've watered it. I've given them a good watering. I've used all my water in my butt now, so I'm going to have to fill that up as well. So, right, I'm going to try and see if I can get that top on the compost bin. So we go to that now. Right, I've got the pallet top from the leaf mould bin, but I'm going to put it on top of there so you can watch me struggle with that, then I'll show you afterwards. It's a really good fit actually. I was going to cut these off just to make it lighter, but I don't really need to. So what, I've got some like big nails that I can punch through there and they go right in there and that'll hold the top on, but it's a really good fit. So yeah, let me show you inside. Look, not perfect, but not bad at all really. I think I'll leave that there, just why not. But I've got another blind, that's the word. I've got another blind that I can pick up that's gonna cover this bit in. So then that'll be that bit done. I just need to get on and do the front panels when I can. But yeah, quite a nice fit actually. I need to get these bricks moved. Once I get these bricks moved and all this lot moved out of the way, and I get this moved into that corner where I want it, then I'll nail this on. I think that's probably going to be my best bet because it's going to be quite heavy to move by myself. Right, I'm going to clear this grass out of this bed that's supposed to be here. I'm going to start at this end because this is the easy end. I'll start clearing up this bit, get these moved somewhere else again, get them bricks moved, and we get weeding. So right, I'll put you on a time lapse and we go from there. Weeded out. I know a lot of people don't like weeding, but I personally get a lot of satisfaction out of it because you can see what you've done. So I'm going to get my onions and garlic planted out along this bed I think tomorrow, so that's nice and ready for them now. I'm going to grab my onions and my garlic to plant down this little bit that I weeded yesterday. But I've come out here and as you can see, the cat's probably been in here digging to do its business, so when I put my onions in and stuff, I'll have to get that net back up here I think. I still really need to net that off as well. But let me grab these onions and garlics and we go from there. This is what I'm going to plant out today, I think. Quite a lot, so I'm going to put the rest of them kohlrabi out here. These are the pink germidour garlic, 20 radar and 10 senshyu. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to put the senshyu up the top there. Then I'm going to do the pink germidour Then I'm going to do the radar after that, and then the Kohlrabi. I broke my spade whenever it was, I can't remember, a little while back now. So I'm going to use this just to dip some holes so I can plant the onions and the garlic. So I'll get you set up and I'll show you me doing a couple of them. Then I'll just get on with it and come back to you sort of like halfway through when I get to the garlic. I've got my dibber there. All I'm going to do is just dip a hole if I can. It's quite tough actually, just like that. It's quite hard actually. Get the onion. Just drop it in like that. And just keep on doing that till I'm done then. This one might be a bit close to the path, because that's where the edge of the path is going to be. So the bed's only going to be that wide, so I'm just going to get 4 onions in a row. So I'll just get on and do this, and I'll get back to you when I'm done. Right, this is the pink germidour garlic. I'm going to put them in next. Then I know that there's garlic in between the 2 onions, and the next lot is going to be the radar onions after I've put them garlic in. So I'll put you on a time lapse for that one, I think. Right, that's all the pink germidour garlic in now. I'll just whip these in. I'll do that off camera, and I'll put them red kohlrabi in as well. So I'll get on with that. Then I'll come back to you afterwards, because I'm going to have to put a net up because something was digging in there last night. So I'll get a net up as well. Right, that's all of them planted. I put the other 3 kohlrabi out here, see how they do. But this is the radar onions. Then we got the pink germidour garlic. Then we got the rest of the senshyu onions. So I'm going to get them metal poles out that I showed you before. If not, you'll see them in a minute. Then I'll peg some of them in and get my scaffold netting put round it. Right, this is what I'm using for my little post to put my net round. It's just some old bracing from a greenhouse. So what I'm going to do, obviously, I'm going to put them in there. It's quite a big one actually, so I'm going to knock that in there as deep as I can. And I've got my scaffold netting out in there, so we sort of bit that out as well, and we'll put that round. Right, I've got my stakes in. They're quite easy to push in, to be honest. I've got one up there as well. I might put one in the middle. We'll see how saggy it is. Actually, I will. I'll put one in the middle, I think, because it's quite a long distance for the netting. So I'll put another one in the middle. I'll get a net out that's long enough. Hopefully I've got one. I'll put the netting on, then I'll come back to you after that, I think. Hey, we finally got the netting up. So there you go, all nicely netted up so the cat can't get in there. It is quite close to the edge of the path actually, so yeah, but hey, there you go, all tucked up and ready to go now. I just need to clear up this mess. Take some stuff back in, get that put into, I'm not going to put that in my compost bin because that's got couch grass and I don't know what else in it, so I'm just going to put that in the council waste. But there is a big difference between this soil, if you look, that's quite hard and compact, but if you look at this, this is quite nice and fluffy. So when it comes time for me to extend the bed right out there, I think I'm going to take some of this and just drag it over there and then get some of that, because that had loads of leaf mould on it a year or two ago. I'm just going to rake this off level so I get a nice layer of leaf mould, but obviously that's after all them have gone out and what have you. Right, we've got this long bit of scaffold netting, and I don't really need it that tall. So what I'm going to do is, if you look down here, you can see this line. So I've got my brother over. He's going to hold it taut while I cut it down the line, or he cuts it down the line and I hold it taut. So hopefully then, once we cut this one, we'll have enough to put a netting all the way around there as well. So fingers crossed. But right, we get this cut. I'll find some more posts, or them aluminium posts. I think I've got some more over here somewhere. Pretty sure I have. Over there, I think. Oh, there's one there actually. Oh no, there you go. Couple more there. I'll grab them out. We get them in place. We get the netting cut, and then we come back to you. There we go. As you can see, we're starting to get it up. Luckily, when we cut that netting in half, it looks like it done exactly half. So we've still got half left there. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a netting from there, obviously, to there, then back to here. So yeah, should be looking quite good. Hey, give us a thumbs up then, Neil. Thank you. Right, there you go. That's the netting back up now. Very nice. So the old cat won't get in there. As you can see, we put some bricks around the edges on its side so it doesn't take up too much bed space. And we've got that net up as well. And we've got the onions and garlic planted out. And we've got 3 kohlrabi planted out as well. So that's quite a good day's bits and bobs, isn't it? Still got a bit of scaffold netting left, so I don't know, that isn't that much, so I'm probably gonna have to buy some more or have a look in my shed, see if I've got any hanging around there, because obviously once I get some more stuff in here, I'm gonna need some netting around this. So I don't know why this is so tall. I can't see a black line around this one like there was the other one. And it doesn't look like it's been cut down, so I don't know. But anyway, like I said, we cut them down, got it all the way around there, so that's quite good. Stop the cats from getting on there. We've put Coke cans on all of these posts so we don't have no nasty accidents. Next week I think I'm going to start digging out that pathway and cut some boards so I can actually board out where I've put the onions now. That's probably going to be a job for next week. I need to dig out that last little bit up to the compost area as well. So we'll start with that next week and then we'll see how we go from there. Right, thanks for watching, commenting and subbing. If you haven't subbed yet, bell's down in that corner. Click on the bell, click on all, and you'll get my notifications. Right, catch you next Saturday. Bye.